There's a note on the disc saying for McGill. Okay. Rude. Needlessly rude. Go on. Well, I mean, maybe you knew what the disc said. Maybe it said, Iris Wilson's story, The Hound of the Baskervilles, contains the last will and testament of Magnus McGilded. Yeah, you know, the richest, famousest conflagration victim in all of jolly London town. That guy. Well, details? Okay, so you're a descendant, acquaintance, accomplice of the richest, famousest conflagration victim in all of jolly London town. Good. Right. It is indeed funny. He's probably lying. He appeared that... Okay. I wonder if we can just present the note that has Mason's blood on it to probably just better to press everything. Alright. Onward with statement pressing.
Hold it!
Does it now? I don't believe you. Okay. Right. You just said that you do pawnbroking, though. Okay. This is a whole cloth lie, but go on. Explain that, would you? Sure. Yeah, let's go with all of this. Yeah, that's because it's bullshit. Well, yeah. But, listen, if we have to get someone convicted of perjury in order to get them acquitted of murder, it's, okay, alright. Rude! Why do you gotta be so rude? You didn't need to take the pot shot.
Objection!
Ryu, you can't possibly know that. You cannot possibly know that she didn't do it. Yeah, I object that you're being mean. Absolutely.
Objection!
Well, I mean, that's probably what happened, but we definitely can't prove it, so... That's rude. Okay. Fair. Grumble, 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 complain.
Hold it!
Redeem your article, eh? Right. Objection, leading. Butthead. Also, my witness. You don't get to ask questions when it's my witness unless you're helping me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, except it doesn't fit you. Ryu's inner monologue has a point. Okay. I mean, that's true, but elaborate. Mm-hmm. That guy right there, he's the one what did it.
Is that right?
Bobby, was he not supposed to say that?
Excuse me.
Bobby, would you like to explain? Was he not supposed to say the thing that he just said? Of course not. No. No. There's some massive far-flung conspiracy at work in the background here, and I'm dragging it to the foreground. We've got like a third of a day of trial in the last case of the game left. You're gonna tell me everything. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Unexpectedly. Yeah, the official going hypothesis is that you burned him to death, but sure, unexpectedly. Mm-hmm. He did. He did. One does not get to become the richest, famousest man in all of Jolly London Town without having a dark side, it turns out. Mm-hmm. Possible eye. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bobby. Bobby. Bobby, you're hinting at a vast, far-flung conspiracy. Goes to the highest reaches of the British Supreme Court. Uh-huh. Bobby. Uh-huh. You don't get to say that... Okay, Your Honor! I move for an acquittal. No. All right. Yeah, no shit, Ryu. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So we've hinted at the vast conspiracy plot, but we haven't actually... Okay, fine. You had absolutely no reason. Is that true? 'Cause, like, the... If you had the... Actually, yeah. If he had the code, and the disc was in the possession of the police, wasn't there another... Was there another disc? There might have been a second disc. Or it could be the box. It could be the small box. Oh, it's the box! It's the box. I think it's the box. Uh-huh. Fair. It's probably the box. No, that was in the possession of the police. It had been seized by the police. It was not in the shop. But what about the box? That's not true. That's not true. Yeah, Ryu, that's not actually true. I'm pretty sure it's the box. But now that we've gone through the last statement, we have to go through. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Threaten Gina Foster to take the redemption ticket. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Gregson took the disc, but they didn't take the box. Okay. So, if we go to this last statement again. You had no reason to break into the shop. But what about a redemption ticket issued from the pawnbrokery? Okay. So this is the ticket for the coat, which had Mr. Mason's blood on it. This doesn't actually say who it was for, though. Perhaps he ran out of paper. So the only thing we have that ties the box to anything is my vague recollection that that's the case.
Objection!
I think I was right.
Objection!
Well, you see, what happened was oh snap, Ryu got to turn around to the learned friend phrase. There's a second ticket. Well, maybe. Entirely possible. I don't know, was there a gun in the box? Well, that's a good point, actually. Well, you had to have it that very night? Okay. You had to have it right then and there, huh? I don't know, was there a 2-month-old piece of cheese in it? Okay. Okay. Well, there was a shooting and a murder and a... How can the prosecution prove that no small box was taken from... Okay. Oh, there are more prints. Oh, boy. Oh, is this fucking 0.00055555555 FPS video camera coming into play again? Okay. Okay. Now we've got different photos. I like, incidentally, and I'm not saying this is a plot hole, I'm saying this is the hypocrisy of the prosecution and Van Zieks being a shitbag. Van Zieks is totally willing to shit all over Herlock Sholmes' blood powder invention when it, suggests a thing that might go against his case. But he's all in favor of using his terrible video camera when it happens to capture things that happen at the exact top or bottom of the hour. So, interesting. Gilded's box had been forfeited already. So, yeah. It would have been on the shelves. What you have here is a print. Okay. So we have... Uh-huh. Hey, look. It's that one box that I, the player, clearly interacted with and clearly noticed and clearly identified as being the box. Game just said no. Game had no reason to deny the player that box, just denied the player the box. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh no, it's gonna stereoscope again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, don't make me stereoscope it again. Don't make me. Okay. Okay. Your men have already compared the tooth print. Are they almost exactly alike? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay. That's fair. You're still presenting two photographs that are two nearly identical photographs side by side. I'm traumatized, game. I know where you're going with this. Well, listen, just because the motive was... Well... You've been thinking. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. They're not exactly the same. You can clearly see that the box has been moved. I don't even have to stereoscope it to clearly see that the box has been moved. Y'all. Okay. Uh-huh. It's not necessarily true. No. Abso-notly. We don't have to do the stereoscope for this one this time. There is absolutely a discrepancy between these two photographs that any doofus can spot just by looking at them. There is clearly a discrepancy in these photographs. Think you can do that without the tool? Take them side by side, cross your eyes. Yeah, there's like a third image in the middle. And you see like the difference, and it creates the illusion of depth. That, I think, is what is supposed to happen. Never gotten it to work. Never gotten it to work. It's like a magic eye. I never see the sailboat, but yeah, it's like the box has been moved like 6 inches to the right. The precise location of the okay. I mean, listen, there's a thing here and a thing like, okay, here is right there.
Take that!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's almost like the box in question has been picked up, rifled through, and then put back in not exactly the right place. No, you don't have to view them stereoscopically. You don't have... Okay. Yeah, it highlights the difference. But listen, one box is like 6 inches further to the... It's on a different side of a picture frame. It's got a nicely, conveniently spotted rectangle directly behind it. You don't have to rely... Okay, fine. You really didn't have to stereoscope that one, but okay. Okay. It was not stolen, but the thing inside it might have been. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Objection!
You can't prove that. You can't prove that. The gilded box. It absolutely changes things. There was something in the box. Thank you. Vanzeeks, is this the first time you've ever considered that boxes might be storage vessels? Allow me to introduce you to the magical world of crates. Yeah, an empty box with a thing stolen in it. Yeah, it's totally relevant. What if there's a gun in it? Or better yet, a pillow with a gun-shaped imprint in it. Get me that box. Bring me that box. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you mean there were things inside a computer? Oh, we're glaring. We're angry. How far is Baker Street from here? Is it a ways? Should have a report within that's a long time to glare at each other. That's a long time to glare at each other. Buddy, you're still on the record. Okay. Hey now. Rude. Uh-huh. Yeah. Entirely possible. Maybe they have sentimental value. Maybe they have Last Will and Testament of Magnus McGilded value. Maybe they have Smoking Gun and the Thrice-Fired Mason murder value. Maybe the Hope Diamond was in that box. Granted, that box is smaller than the Hope Diamond, but still. Uh-huh. He did, as far as we know. He was. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And a small box that had what? Yeah, but what was in the box? The question is, what was in the box? You idiots seriously not... Okay. Yeah, but you can put gold and jewels in a... You can put gold and jewels in a box. You can... Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, he tossed his wine again. Okay. Well... we know that the coat was covered in blood. Are you able to show proof that the disc or the box are in any tangible way related to this case? Well... I know that the pawn ticket for the disc had Thrice-Fired Mason's blood on it. Well, the pawn ticket for the coat that carried the disc. Oh boy. They are. And... Uh-huh. Okay. True. Yes. Which, again, does implicate the character and perjurous testimony of our client, but again, it's better to be convicted of perjury than murder. Mm-hmm. They don't hang you for perjury. I don't think. I don't think they hang you for perjury in jolly London town in the late 1918 mm-hms. We have an opportunity, do we? Truth does come out. Mm-hmm. Well, truth comes out. Oh boy. Let's have us a go. It'll be fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's true she does. I don't quite follow, but sure, let's go with it. It'll prove that Magnus had them deposited on the night he murdered a guy. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, buddy. You gotta work with the information you have. Mm-hmm. Yes, let's stop cross-examining this guy and have a totally different witness come up. That's absolutely how law works. That's how courts function. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Hi, Gina. Listen, Ashley, don't go anywhere. You're coming back. Oh, you're gonna be right there. Okay, that's seems bad. Okay. Oh boy. Hi, Gina. So you want to tell us about that perjury you did? Or are you going to perjure yourself about the perjury and then we're going to have to perjure your perjury? Because... Alright. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's true. Well, you see, Your Honor, what happened was she fucking lied. A lot. And, it turns out that the guy did the murder and then perished in a conflagration, as far as we've been led to believe, which may or may not actually be true. Certainly wouldn't be the first important NPC to fucking die out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what happened. It's true. He was. We kinda sorta impugned the character of Bruce Fairplay a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, just a lot of it. I kind of thought he did a murder for a while there. But, he forgave me in that he wound up acquitting my client when next he found himself serving on a jury. Okay. This is fine. Yup. She was doing a sneaking thieving. He did. He did. There was a conflagration. An as yet unexplained conflagration. Nobody has given a satisfactory answer as to why this man wound up fucking dead. But, you know, Everybody just kind of assumed that the Reaper of the Bailey was doing him some Bailey reaping. And that's... okay. Well, what happened was... okay. Yeah. That's, yeah. What happened? Oh, boy. Tell us what really happened. Well, Magnus killed and stabbed a guy. And Gina. No, Gina. No, Gina, we're asking for the truth here now. Don't make me put... oh, Gina, don't make me drag the truth out of you. Gina, you stupid dummy. Gina, just... okay. I mean, yeah. But... okay, yeah, but... oh, you're not helping. Okay, yeah, but... which means you have nothing to lose. Which means you might as well tell the truth. She's not going to follow that logic. We're going to have to lawyer this out of her. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, have in fact been on your side whole entire time. Okay. Neato. Nothing bad ever happens after you confess to perjury. Except possibly you getting convicted of perjury. That would count as bad. That would most assuredly count as bad. It's fine. All of this is fine. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. They do. They do. Hitherto undreamt of. Mm-hmm. You will. Or more likely she'll lie and we'll have to drag it out of her because, like, the central mechanic of the video game is that witnesses lie and you have to drag the truth out of them. So. Okay. Hi, Gina. Mm-hmm. Is that what you said? May or may not be what you said. Mm-hmm. 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 That largely tracks. Seems... well... I mean, yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You may have. He did. He did. It's true. Well, listen. Technically, yes. When you think about it, though, again, we keep coming back to this point. It got him dead sooner. As long as we accept the game's proffered premise that he died in a conflagration, which, I mean, listen, there's been no evidence that he didn't die in the conflagration, but the nature of conflagrations makes it difficult to discern the definitude of a person being dead in them. Like any given person. You can tell that it's a person, and you might be able to tell, like, the relative size and shape and maybe teeth of the person, but, anyway, so if he had been convicted, right? If he had been convicted, he would have, had the guilty sentence and been sent back to his cell, and then a few days would have passed while they arranged an execution, and then he would have been dragged off to the hanging station or whatever, and he would have had his last words, and he would have had his last meal, and he would have had his last rites, and he would have had his, last train to Texas or whatever, and then he would have been summarily hanged, like, days later. As it happens, he was acquitted, and then, for reasons as yet undefined, decided that it would be a great idea to go investigate him a Bailey carriage, and the Reaper and the Bailey did some Bailey reaping, and there was a conflagration, and he was dead within an hour and a half. So, if you accept capital punishment as the justifiable sentence for murder, he got dead sooner, which is good. Which means Gina did a good thing by lying to the court and getting... Okay, you shouldn't throw me. I didn't know at the time that it was that she was lying. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Well, listen. Okay. The man died. There were plenty of Scots. I don't think you can say scot-free. I don't think you can say scot-free about a man who died in a conflagration 90 minutes later. Okay. All right, fine. The defense did not make a terrible error of judgment. The defense judged that a witness was telling the truth, and that was actually an error. So, well, the defense did... Okay. Well... Okay. Go on. Oh, I'm not just a learned friend, I'm a learned student friend now? That's great. That's amazing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. It's not great. It's okay. Okay. Listen, I got hoodwinked by a lying witness person. Okay. All right, well. Anyway. Oh, is he gonna make me give up my law doing license? That would be a neat little bookend to a video game where I don't get to be a lawyer anymore. Would be weird. Okay. So he was in the cabin of the omnibus the whole time. Press everything!
Hold it!
Go on! Mm-hmm. Correct. She did. Well, she lied. That's, okay. They were. You don't know that, but they totally were. The victim owed McGilded a fair whack of money, actually. We don't really have a motive for McGilded to murder him other than he was angry about the victim not paying back the money. So... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. They got louder and louder. Sounded like a fight. Okay, so they were fighting and then they were stabbing. Okay. Well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That disc right there. That disc right there. Mm-hmm. Or else he'd stab you or something. Mm-hmm. That's true, there were. There was Bruce Fairplay and the other guy. Those guys. Uh-huh. That's what they say happened, and most likely is what happened. They're fine, upstanding gentlemen who I never ever accused of murder or making bad hats. Certainly not. Why would I ever accuse them of murder or making bad hats? They kind of were. He did. He turns out to be a lying, thieving person. Or money-taking, fare-increasing. Yeah, Beppo. Bringing shame to the cab drivers' union.
Hold it!
Correct. Yeah. Buddy, you saw Beppo. We caught Beppo in like 8 lies. Beppo's not a good dude. Beppo's a lying dude. Beppo's a dude who doesn't tell the truth about shit. Beppo's a fucko. Beppo is absolutely not a person who bears correct and true witness at all times. Yeah. Well. Poor Beppo.
Hold it!
Hey, looked at y'all scary. Well, yeah. There was that. Have to hang on to the ticket. Reasonable. The disc was important. Also, the coat was covered in blood. There's kinda that. The coat was covered in blood? Yeah. The coat was covered in blood? Do we remember that the coat was covered in blood? Also, no, the disc has not been played a single time. For all we know, it's an audio recording of Magnus McGilden stabbing the guy. It's probably not it, but it could be it. Okay. So we pressed everything. Get as much information out of her as possible. I did that. I did that. Oh, hi. It totally is. That doesn't seem like a thing that should be fair or allowed or whatever. You can say don't do... How do I...
Hold it!
Okay. Hey, guys!
Excuse me.
Can you, like... What's going on over here? Buddies! Mm-hmm. What you doing? Bobby Fishnchips? Hmm. 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 I don't particularly care for that. Mm-hmm. This is true. Hmm. Well, certainly valuable to Magnus McGilded. Which, okay. Y'all. He did, as far as you know. There was a conflagration, after all. Yeah. Yeah. Thinking is, in fact, not a crime. Nope. Maybe. It could be. Oh, hi. Is the box back? Hey, the box is back! Is it gonna turn out that the box is a music disc player that can play the disc? 'Cause that would be nice. Would be convenient. Would solve a lot of our problems, actually. It had better be. Okay. To be continued! If someone was playing a warlock whose patron deity is like a rad 90s middle schooler, they could get dex hexed by a tech deck. Has anyone ever considered that?
I hate you. I hate you so much.